D Cop. Hey, Cheryl Burnett. D Cop for life. I always say DC Cop. Sorry about that. Hey, Cutie Pie. Thank you guys for being here. Miami Popo, thank you for being here. Keena H, Lady Israelite. Okay, thank you guys. I just wanted to have a few words about what I am seeing with MU and Tracy. Now, I found it that it was like I think it's really strange, and I think it's really weird for Tracy to, take this position. Hey, Renee, Bird, Leandris. I think that this was really strange for Tracy to take this position. One of the things that Tracy said, can you guys hear me? Press one if you can hear me. I forgot to do my sound check. Can you guys hear me? It's a lot going on. Can you guys hear me? Okay, thank you. I just need to verify. So I found it really strange that Tracy would actually say that she wasn't paying MU back based upon, something that she decided to bring to the YouTube street. Thank you. Okay. So, you know, it seems like people who always need other people to help them out financially, uh, and are irresponsible find the strangest little reasons to make it seem like they were done wrong and therefore they're not going to pay people their money back. So MU was not the hey Dovey, PDP. MU was not the one who brought this information out here about owing MU money. Tracy was the one who brought it to the YouTube streets. Let's be real clear. And people want to now raise the bar with MU. Oh, how dare her? She recorded Tracy. Well, think about if she had not recorded Tracy. Uh, you know, MU knew who Tracy was. MU knows sit back and be quiet when Tracy has done horrid things to, as far as giving out people's information about their kids being on the community walls with maggots and this, that, and the other. And so she knows that Tracy is capable of these things. So I don't expect anything differently to be done uh, to MU's kids, and MU shouldn't expect anything differently to be done about her kids as well, coming from Tracy. Now, we would all like to say, of course, kids should not be a part of this, but we know who we're talking about and we know who we're dealing with. And exactly why is she mad? Exactly why is Tracy mad and saying that she's not going to give, hey, Fedora, exactly why is Tracy mad that say she's not going to give MU her money back? I believe it when they get in the ring boxing. I no, I think it's, I think that they may be really mad right about now because I know good and doggone well that Tracy did not want that information about her being behind on her rent and her dude is unable to send her money. Well, it's obvious he was unable to send her money because she agreed that MU had given her money to finish booking her cruise prior to the trip even going on, and her dude backed out of the trip. So it seems like if he didn't get refunded for his trip, those port fees that Tracy needed the extra money to finish with her trip, it seemed like he would have had his port fees ready. So how come he just couldn't cash out the port fees that he had prepared for his own trip since he canceled 2 days before? It's unlikely he would have gotten his cruise money back, but it was additional port fees that had to be paid prior to getting on the boat, which is my understanding that she called MU for. So now you go on a trip and you have $500, and the fact that she kept on saying, "Oh well, she just kept bugging me, and she do you know how much that cost? Do you know how much that cost?" And of course she kept bugging you. You said out of your own mouth that you had overspent. You said that you bought $500, and and you wanted to make it seem like it was nothing, no big deal, and I just overspent. Well, yes, you overspent. So therefore, you're telling her you're going to pay her back, and she's making sure that you know how much you're spending on her tab. See, she's keeping up with her money, unlike you did. So that's why you found yourself in the position that you were in the first place. So let me see what you guys are saying about this. Hold on, my dog opened my door. Okay, so that's why she's making sure you know how much things are costing, because you act like you didn't know how much things were costing when you were spending your own money. So I don't want you to act like you're surprised when I tell you, oh, this is what you spent and this is how much you owe. Um, she never on she never planned on that girl giving her money. She attempted to make cash apps off of MU, and that's another thing. That's another thing. The Cash App situation. So Tracy said, I didn't need her, and if she didn't go, I would have went to YouTube to get the money to eat. That's exactly what Tracy said out of her mouth. That she would, if she would have gone to YouTube to get money to eat. But Tracy, the whole trip you were already on YouTube. You were already going to YouTube while on the trip. So how come you still needed MU's money if it was just so simple to go to YouTube to get the money to eat? You were on YouTube the whole trip, and you still had to go to MU to get money to eat. Make it make sense. Hey me, hey Mishi back. Yeah, let me see. Noble knew he wasn't going. That could have been an old injury. I always run to the doctor when I need time off work. Girl, oldest trick in the book, girl. We all do. Hey, Jess Andrea, how you doing? PDP, what you saying? And if Tracy ain't paying her rent, MU knew she wasn't going to pay her back. Yeah, yeah, but hey, you gotta get your understandings understood, and the understanding was this is how much you're. Thank you, Madam Scorpio, I appreciate it. You got to get your understandings understood. Hey, big set, and put it out there that hey, this whole situation is a disgrace. I agree. You got to get your understandings understood, because you know that Tracy has gone back and retold stories. See, in certain situations, you may some people are 100%, you mess over me, you're not getting a second chance. Some people are like, you get one chance and don't mess it up. So I don't know where MU at. I mean, they've gone back and forth many a times, but on smaller issues. So I'm thinking that MU could have been in the stance where, you came back and you badmouthed me and I didn't do anything. And then Tracy tell the story another way. And I'm going to give you one more chance. Okay. So, hey, Bad Weave, how you doing? Thank you for being here, Bad Weave. Let me see what you're saying. Giving her money and staying extra days. She should have known Tracy can't spend like MU can. I agree. And yeah, she should have went home. And the simple fact that Noble was in this chat where VS was interviewing MU with his Grady looking ass, that the simple fact that he sat up there and was arguing her down in the chat, arguing her down in the chat. Noble, can you be of any help? You can't give your money. You can't give your girl money to go away on the trip. You can't tell your girl the right thing to do in this situation, because and then you sitting down in the chat arguing when you had an opportunity to hit the link. You did the same thing you did when it comes to being a responsible man who wants to have a girl who's going out on trips. You fucking tucked your tail and linked out and slanked out like a little. And Noble is not a man. When he came on Tracy's channel, when she first started going at MU, and he goes, well, can we just talk about this? And can this be the last time we talk about this? And she said, no, I'm going to talk about this however long I feel like it. And I'm going to keep talking about this. This is content. And and hey, Marvelous Me. And he wanted her to look, just can you drop it? Like, let this be the last time you speak on it. And she told him no. And now look who's fighting. Look who's using the same fighting words. Look who's had the same fight. Nobody but Noble has the same exact fight that Tracy has. So, okay, I also want to talk about something else that this may not mean anything to anybody, but there has been me and Paulette, we were on in the labs page, and we were going back and forth in a joking way. And we was telling, different sides of the story from Tracy's perspective, and I was using the MU perspective. So we were having fun with it. But there was a situation where they said MU only wore one pair of shorts, and she kept changing her shirt, and she wore a big old pair of shorts. Now we see these shorts right here, and I also told Paulette that I did see her in one of those pictures that they showed of Sean Bradley, where they were I think it was Demetra was doing the expose, and the camera was of Sean Bradley's group, but MU was sitting at a table behind the group, and she had on a black jogging outfit. She had on black sweats and a jacket. So and then when MU arrived, they said she had on the same shorts that she had on when she arrived. These are the shorts that MU had on when she arrived, and they are definitely different from these shorts she had on when they judged that competition for the men. And then I did see her in the sweatsuit. So they have cultivated this lie to make people think. And now, and you guys, I am not jockeying for MU. I'm just pointing out the lies and discrepancies that they're putting out just to be mad enough. And she wore the same fucking, just because Tracy stank. I mean, it's not like people haven't heard that Tracy stank before. We're not saying that MU is the sharpest dresser. She looked like she's good to go on a cruise. She looked cruise ready. She looked like she's about to go on a cruise in this outfit. But her quarter tie may leave something to be desired. But she looked like she's about to go on a cruise. So just because she said that she didn't smell good and she didn't flush the toilet. Tracy didn't even get as mad as at Rob when he was the one who initially said that she didn't smell good. So that's another little feature out there that they're putting out that may not be quite accurate, as you can let your eyes judge yourself. All that, and I also think that hey, lovely love, how you doing? Beans and cornbread, thank you for being here. Okay, Tracy changing from one swimsuit to the next. And when me and Paulette was going at it, and I was like, girl, I heard that somebody used chlorine water to to bathe, to douche, to wash their hair, and for lotion. And then Paulette Water was like, girl, well, I heard somebody just ran through the shower. So I am just like, which is the lesser of two evils? That any water that touched your body only came from you being in the swimming pool, or you at least ran through the shower. Of course, we shouldn't run through the shower, but I was just like, they're trying to use anything for a read. Tracy contends that MU took a shower so quickly, but you're going up against someone who said you didn't take one, and you have a history of being funky down there. I mean, come on. So, there's that. So, about this, okay, anybody, I forgot to put the link up if anybody wants to come up and add anything that I have missed. But that was like one of the main things that I wanted to touch on, that Tracy said that if MU wasn't there, she didn't need her there because she could have gone to YouTube, but you were on YouTube and you still needed MU's money. That is one of the main points that I wanted to point out. I did not see the Celebrity Pigs video, so I don't know what was dropped on that. So maybe somebody can come up and fill me in if you want to. You're more than welcome to hit the link. So I hear that there were some things that Joyce allegedly dropped about this trip. So come up and fill me in on that. I am more than open to hearing it. Let me pin the link. Okay. Okay, and let me see what you got saying. Okay, I have somebody in the back. Okay, just a second. Here I come. Lovely love, is that you?
Yeah, why I have to get the back of the head?
Pop some of daughter's bumps before you come up on the chat.
Okay, but
Okay, what's going on?
you definitely right. I think MU look appropriate. With a t-shirt and her jeans or short jeans on. She didn't have them same jeans on because they look different. I mean, but because you don't like a person, that don't mean that you. How could I put this? Um, I think she
Not
look
pay them their
appropriate.
money back. Not pay them their money back. That's the one thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, if the girl keep talking, I mean, you got to put yourself in Tracy's shoes too. And I don't even like Tracy. I never did. But at the same time, a grown woman would not go on a trip without no money. That's my first thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that she already had booked her flight and the trip and everything, and she thought this girl was gonna be okay. But then when did I wonder how I mean I'm trying to get it together, y'all. Listen, how you gonna
Listen,
okay?
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go
Please
ahead.
help. No, please help me. Please help
But
me.
there is absolutely nothing that she has said. Tracy was the one who brought it to YouTube about her owing MU money. And then she kept going and she was mad because MU wouldn't come live to talk about uh her her feeling like she was stalked. So she kept on going live. So what does that have to do with you paying her money back? MU is not your child. MU can go live when she wants to. You can be mad about it, but that does not negate you not paying her this money back that you obviously needed on this trip. So one thing has nothing to do with the other. UNC girls, that's apples and oranges. That's apples and oranges. One thing doesn't have anything. You can
Well,
be
my
mad
thing
about her not
is
going live, but you still pay her money back.
right. But my thing is, as Tracy, as a grown woman like we are, right? You knew you didn't have no money, ain't got no money. Why would you stay there unless MU was like, girl, I got you. And for me, having girlfriends, I can understand that a little bit. But no, well, not nobody off YouTube. I would not. I would never. But Tracy trusted her. I don't know how she trusted her. All that stuff that happened in California, I don't know how she trusted her, but she did. And she was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, I would be like, girl, I ain't got no funds and I don't want to owe you too much. I'm going home. You know,
Yes. Because okay, Tracy. Okay, so now we hear in this message that Tracy saying, you know, my rent's behind. Noble ain't got no money to send to me, and I'm gonna get back on top. So why, with me having the understanding how my financial situation is, why am I gonna keep on getting more indebted to a person, more and more and more indebted to a person, when I know my shit is already fucked up, not having to pay a person? So why am I gonna get indebted to them by keeping myself in Miami and spending up all this unnecessary money? Okay, Miami's not
that's
going
true.
anywhere. I need to get my financial situation. If I need to borrow something from you, why would I run the tab up in from $20 to $2,000, for example? These are just wild figures I'm using.
But
Why
why
would I
would
do
they
that?
play? Okay, why would they play in our face like they having a whole hunky dunky good time and all this stuff? I cannot personally I cannot have a good time knowing my rent need to be paid, my bills need to be paid. I'm not going on a vacation to satisfy nobody else. I have to have my bills paid, everything, and then when I come back, I want them to be paid. You get what I'm saying? So
I
that's kind of
understand exactly what you're saying.
yeah, it's kind of puzzling me with that one, but yeah,
Hmm.
it
Yeah, but
is what it is
it's
because we
just
got
BS.
yeah, it's a whole
Hey,
bunch of
Kwani,
yeah.
the
It's
bottom line is, so now, I mean, like, what else can they do? What else can they do now? Now, I'm pretty sure it seems like MU has some more tea that she can and probably will be dropping. But now, here's something else I wanted to talk about. Um,
mm,
Tracy was making all of these assertions that she started talking about MU's baby's daddy, and like
oh,
if
I
he
heard that.
if it's baby daddies, hey Bree, if it's baby daddies when it's concerning black women, I am not gonna say child's father when it comes to MU. I refuse. MU's baby daddy. So so Tracy was talking all this stuff about, hey Nicole, her baby
But I
daddy
heard
looking like Herman the Monster, but meanwhile, Noble looked like Grady from Sanford and Son. It's like
oh
Tracy,
Lord.
you. I mean, like this is what Noble looked like. So I mean, Tracy, where's the read at? I mean, Tracy is not self aware at all. It's just like, Tracy, say less, say less about this man. And now Tracy wants to say about about oh, now Tracy had put up some pictures on her community wall. So
Mm,
I remember when I was watching this expose about the mole on Demetrius' channel, there was a modeling contest that MU and Tracy both judged, and there was a black dude with some dreadlocks, what they call them, natural dreads. Oh, the kinds
yeah,
that
I seen
I
that. I
hate,
seen that a
the
little
big
bit.
bulky ones. And then they zoomed in on his clothing, and I was like, yeah, he looked like he has some, he has some decent clothes. It didn't seem like he had the Jay Wilson type of attire going on. He looked like he had some well-made
Mm,
quality clothing, is my point. So then they start zooming in on his shoes, and his shoes definitely didn't look like the Jay Wilson type of fashions. They weren't curled up, they weren't cloth, they weren't run over, they
shit.
didn't they didn't look like somebody took a hammer to the toes. Okay, he had on some real well-made good shoes.
You look like
So
she was from the 80s too, so just
but
looking at
no,
it.
well, hold on, lovey. My point is, now Tracy has this man picture posted up on her community wall, and one of the pictures is with MU and him, and another lady and another gentleman. So, and she has no commentary behind it. So I am to assume, and these are my assumptions of her putting these pictures out, is that she is trying to say that this man, and then she has him up there by himself. I am taking it to assume, which is a reason why she put it up there with no commentary behind it. I'm taking up there to assume that she's trying to say that this may be the guy that they're trying to say that MU had physical relationships with when she was missing those 4 hours on
Mm.
the boat. But let me tell you this. Hold up. The thing is, when they were going over this guy's pictures and stuff, and then they start, really zooming in on his different attire, his different shoes, his jewelry. It okay. Somebody's in the back. Hey, Sean, just 1 second. Let me put a
Okay.
banner up.
Why you keep putting that ugly ass black ass
Sean,
hair?
Hey, Ronnie,
Sean, is that
me.
you?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I hear you well.
Who is
But
that,
the
Sean?
hold on, lovely. Yeah, that's Sean. I'm sorry.
Hey,
But the
Sean.
thing about that dude that Tracy has on her community wall, that dude is a
We
well
don't see
known.
Sean though.
That's okay, lovely, lovely.
Oh,
The thing
okay.
about it is that dude is a well known rapper, and that dude has some money. So, Tracy, what was your point in putting up this dude who has money? And why don't you put up Noble's picture? What you got to say, Sean?
Well, I just started listening to you because I just ended my Zoom stuff, and you were talking about the gentleman, and I saw that gentleman. Like you were saying, that
Hmm.
man was Gucci down. He was
Mm.
like when I saw, and he's married also because I was sitting in on the fifth floor across from the club area, and I remember him and three other dudes walking by, and I saw his hair. And he was in like a loud color like short set, and he had the Gucci shoes on, the bling on, and I was like, okay. And he had the little ring, the wedding band on and everything also. But I wanted to say that group of men, when we first got on the boat, a couple of them sat down next to us and we was talking to them what they were doing or whatever. That is a positive group. They do community outreach in the city of Miami. So if
Mm.
she was gonna be sleeping with one of those guys on the boat,
Hmm.
be somebody out of out of that group because those brothers are about something.
Exactly. And then look at who Tracy's screwing, who couldn't even give her money to get on the
Oh
boat. That's
Lord.
my point. That is my point, Sean.
Yeah. That man was able to be on the boat to be able to provide some service to somebody, whether he married or not, or whatever he got going on. And Noble ain't nowhere there.
I have a poll up because I don't want you guys to answer in the chat. Okay, have you ever slept with a married person on the slide? I mean,
Mm.
like she is single, and it's not like she is the married person. You talking about and he's married, and you trying to put it like, girl, what?
And
And
you don't know people's circumstances. You don't know if that man has an open marriage or what. You don't know what's going on. He's
Exactly.
separated. You don't know anything. So, that woman's grown. She paid her way and a couple other people's ways. I think she done paid the cost to be the boss in more ways than one. And if she want to get her rocks off, let her. Somebody
that's
got to
right.
take care of her.
That's probably how she got some money to keep putting some
Mm.
shit on Tracy's back on on the what she had to spend on Tracy. Shit, she probably
Lord.
had to go sleep with the nigga. Shit, she no money. I mean, Tracy don't know money.
Well,
Look what
no, you
Tracy
know
had
what? I'm
on.
a hustling ass bitch. I'm a hustler. I mean, if I was single and I'd be on the cruise and I interview these men, I'm getting my goddamn money. Fuck what you talking about. But I would not
Hold,
spend it on another trifling bitch. I
hold
would
on,
not do
lovely.
that.
I got somebody who want to come up.
Okay.
Beasley,
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. Beasley, how you doing?
No, I would
No,
not spend my money on another woman. I mean, it is what it is. If she was out there to get her money, she was out there to get her money. But at the same time, how's you taking care of another woman and come on here on YouTube and be like, oh, we fabulous, we doing this, and then y'all get home and talk crazy to each other like, the fuck? It took me
I
for a loop. But go ahead,
I
y'all.
I agree. What's up, Beasley? What you got to add?
no, it's just refreshing to hear some common sense. I mean, besides what Lovely Love said. Uh, What's the big
Why do
deal?
you have a problem with me, dude?
Lovely, lovely. We're not gonna fight. We're gonna talk one at a time, please.
Okay,
Well,
And
okay.
I appreciate it. And then you can get them back. Okay, but
no,
remember, go ahead, Beasley.
there's no get back, but it's the commentary, the little bit that I've been paying attention to, which isn't much, has been incredibly slanted. You know, incredibly slanted. I hope that I'm not plugging my little page, but I left some commentary that I think a lot of people are ignoring, particularly about this phony pastor who is engaging in a hate mob, a hate mob, and stoning a woman of ill repute when Jesus himself uh, stepped in
No,
front of
we
a
ain't finna
crowd.
do that because you
Beasley,
I'm
talk about women like
hold
a
on,
donkey.
lovely,
Don't
lovely,
know.
lovely,
why are you
lovely.
interrupting me when I'm
Okay,
making a
lovely,
sentence? Thank you.
lovely. We're
No,
not
but
gonna
and
disrupt
I'll be
people.
quick. But here
No,
it is. Here it is. You have a so-called man of God, a man of the cloth, who's engaging in a hate mob that's attacking a woman for her morality or lack of morality when she's helped everybody,
and
when
what
she's
did
been
Jesus do to Mary Magdalene?
well,
He didn't turn his
absolutely
back
right.
on her.
I spoke on that. Absolutely right. Mary Magdalene was there to the end, where his own apostles
Mm-hmm.
denied him and betrayed him. She was right there on Golgotha, crying as he
Right.
was nailed to the cross. But he stepped in front of the crowd and said, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." Here it is. You
Exactly.
have a person that is pretending or proclaiming to be a pastor who is in the crowd with the rocks, ready to stone someone to death,
Right.
ready to
Now
stone someone to death.
he says
And
that he's not a pastor, but he does try to represent himself as a man of the cloth, and
look, fake
who
is fake, fake is
and
fake.
who, as long as he can bend the Bible scriptures to accept anything that he wants to do in his life, that he's godly. So there's
Fake
that.
is
So
fake is real and real.
Jay Wilson is you know no better than MU in my opinion, because Jay Wilson sat up here and perpetrated being in a whole relationship, dragging on about being engaged while his grinder and jacked apps were going off, and he's telling dudes to bring the lube. So Jay Wilson really don't have a moral high ground to stand on here. So Sean,
Absolutely right. This woman has been a benefactor to each of those people. I would like to see the Cash App transactions where it shows who gave who what. I would bet she's giving money to Wilson. I bet she's giving plenty of money to Kimmy. I bet she's never got the $300 back that she loaned to Kimmy. Uh,
no, she didn't never say she got it back. Now, Sean, don't you find it awful strange? I didn't see her live today, but don't you find it? And people were asking you, and I was wishing. Oh no, that was the other person. I was wishing somebody would ask her how come she is not going in on Kimmy. It's my understanding that Kimmy went in on her today, but she refuses to go in on Kimmy.
I think
she's focused on Tracy.
I
Hold
think
on,
right
let,
now she
let me.
likes to have I think like when she said about the whole Tracy thing was that Tracy she felt she never had a friend. And I think and she hadn't had a friend in the capacity like Tracy was her friend. I think she's trying to hold on to those things, even though they might fight and bicker because they always make back up. So I think she's still trying to hold on because I even think that there's a little hope for her and Tracy still because she's still very reluctant to go all the way in and just let have like they are ganging up on her. So I think she's just trying to, save as much relationship as she possibly can, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah,
I don't think that she is. I've spoken with her privately. Uh, she's probably just reserving her most powerful blows for last. She's playing this strategically. If you listen to the recordings that I was kind enough to backstab her with, yes, I did do that because I've been backstabbed repeatedly. You will hear a completely different person than the person that where she is feeble, unsure of herself, and shaken. You'll hear someone talking like a boss. Okay, you hear someone talking that's completely confident and sure of themselves. A lot of people are speculating that don't know this woman. Okay, they're accusing her of running plays with people. She runs plays with herself. She doesn't let anybody in onto what she's doing. Hey, that's a
But
mistake.
but
Um,
Beasley, how long are you gonna let these tapes drip drop out? I think you said you
about a
had
hundred,
like 200.
I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth. I don't know
But
anybody.
Beasley,
I don't know
but Brit,
anybody. I don't know anybody here anything.
okay, let me
I'm
say
gonna
this,
do. I'm gonna
Beasley.
do. I'm gonna
Let,
do it. I'm gonna do it to however I choose. But go ahead. I'm
okay, let
sorry.
me Let me say this, Beasley. Okay, now
Yes,
you
ma'am.
just admitted yourself that you backstabbed her by playing these recordings. Now, why don't you be the bigger man and just this $500 that you collect, that you cash app it to MU and show Noble up and pay Tracy's debt with that. How about that?
Well, you talking to me like you talking about like I'm some square from Delaware, like I just fell off a turnip truck.
I know you from Inglewood and up to no
Yeah.
good. Who
Oh,
you
I'm
talking
glad.
about?
I'm glad you know about me. You talking to me
Um,
like I'm
no,
Willie Lunch meat.
I, I'm Cali. We know Cali people.
All
Anybody
right.
spun
Well,
out from
good.
Cali
But
people.
please,
So,
so hopefully you're being sarcastic. Um,
well, hey, it's worth a shot.
the reason why I resorted to such treachery, okay, is because I've known misunderstood and have supported misunderstood and have fought and swang and battled demons for misunderstood way before she was involved with any of you beef sector people when I was supposed to be dead. I have heard things that I have told misunderstood repeated by Buddy Lee. I've heard things that I have told misunderstood repeated by Kimmy while they're arguing. They're throwing her under the bus. Misunderstood stood by and was in Tracy's chat when Tracy interjected herself of me trying to make peace in between. Peace, mind you. I tried to make peace in between Kiki and Misunderstood. And I wasn't authorized to do so, but I take that type of liberty because I feel I can push my weight around like that. And I was attacked by Tracy because Tracy doesn't want anybody next to her cash cow.
Yeah,
And
that's a cash cow, and Tracy is not the only one, in my opinion. That's why they keep
so
her on the hook. That's why the back
Tracy
and
attacked,
forth. That's why the
Tracy
back
attacked.
and forth, you dead to me. Oh, she's a junkie and all this type of stuff. And then, oh, well, let me call MU because she can confirm this. Did no apologies. Oh, well, you can confirm this. And then all of a sudden it's all squashed and good again because she's a cash cow.
Hold on,
And MU is
Kwani.
comfortable in
Real
being
quick,
being it.
real quick, Running guys. I gotta go, y'all. But thank you, Running for having me here, everybody. Y'all have a good night. But I
Thank
gotta
you.
run though, y'all.
Last words, Sean. Okay, no last
No
words.
last words. I'm just waiting for Moti to drop. That's all. The next
All right.
turn.
Bye bye.
Gonna be wild.
All
Bye,
right.
y'all.
Bye bye. Thank you for coming
I'll
up.
probably go live within the next hour and drop some more because she done talk about everybody. Kwani, I
Yeah,
don't believe
Kwani.
it. I'm not confined to people's borders of sectors. I don't have to
Evidently,
do
I
any.
get dropped all the time, but I'm gonna
I don't
leave.
have anything. I'm
No,
talking, lady.
Lovely Love. I dropped you because you were talking over
But
him. So Beasley, let
And
I,
Lovely Love,
he didn't talk over
let
me.
Lovely
You
Love,
learn to me.
let
That's why I'm
Lovely
pretty
Love
proud.
get in here. I said
Because
let
you
Lovely
gonna let
Love
him
get in
talk
here.
crazy to
I
me.
said I said you can
Do
retort,
you hear
Lovely,
what this
and
man is
I'm
saying to
bringing
me,
him.
though? Ronnie Q. I mean, not
I
Ronnie Q. I'm sorry.
You're
Yeah,
right, right. Okay,
yeah.
what do you want to
I
say
be getting
about
y'all
Beasley?
mixed up. But you ain't saying what he's saying to me. I don't understand why everybody think that damn lovely love is dumb as fuck. I'm too old to be this goddamn dumb. You don't see what he's saying to me. Oh, this lady coming up and this and that and all that. But I understand it. I get it.
But
I
say
do.
what you want to say, Lovely
No, I
Love.
don't even want to
Please say
say a
what you want to
goddamn thing
say.
at this point.
Like,
At
okay.
this point,
All
I'm
right. Well, thank
done.
you, Lovely.
All
All
right.
right, Lovely. Thank you for. I appreciate you coming up. And yeah, I dropped you, and I forgot that I had you back there. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, let me get
But I
Lovely Love back
appreciate
up
you
here.
having me
Yeah,
coming up.
and I appreciate you being here. Don't think I totally forgot. I had got engulfed in the conversation, and I did tell you
I
that I
know
was
how it
gonna
is. I know
let
how it
you
is.
talk. All
But
right.
that weirdo ass motherfucking nigga, he don't like me. I don't even know why that nigga don't like me. I don't give a fuck why he don't like me. He don't like women, period.
5%.
It's me.
5%. I know it's you. What's up, girl?
For you to go live.
Huh?
I knew you was going live. Listen, thing to say about this girl, right? and people gonna be mad, but I don't care. Peace.
Wait a minute. You messed your sound messed up when you first said that.
I said
You gonna
she's
be
a beast. She's a beast.
which one? Which one?
Misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
She played him in the end. Um, I seen the setup in the beginning. Here's the thing: I don't like when people pile up and that setup. I hate that setup shit. And I seen the direction the other morning with Shelly, right?
What
And
she do with Shelly?
I seen what Shelly was doing. Did y'all get to that part yet?
No, I didn't talk
Okay.
about Shelly. I try to
Okay.
ignore her as much as possible.
In
Read
the
your
beginning, okay. This is
hold
how I
your
knew.
phone.
Okay.
Hold your phone a different way because it's like scatters a little bit and
Wait,
then
I'm
we
out
can
the
hear you
wait. Let me
clearly.
let me go up the Bluetooth, okay?
Uh huh. But please come back because I want to hear this tea. I definitely want to hear what you're talking about with Shelly. Um, shoot. Like the bottom line is about this whole thing. MU has the money, and these people keeping her close because they want or and need a piece of this money. So as long as they need MU money, she's gonna be in play, whether you like it or not. Read you
Can you
back.
hear me now?
I
I'm
hear
back.
you
It's
well.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had to turn the Okay. Now the other morning when Shelly first they were talking about the boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I seen where she kept trying to like insert herself with the whole spy thing and this and that. I said, okay,
Right.
I see where this was about to go at. So I let it play out. Then she goes over to Jay Wilson's. He's talking about it. They still talking about the spy, the boat, the this, the that. But it's still gearing towards MU. The other day, it goes out to I got some tea on MU, and it was like a tease. I remember this date. I'm gonna let it out on this date about MU. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a lot of shit started, hyping it up. I
Mm-hmm.
knew what she was talking about because I actually knew about that tea like a year ago. I would never put it out. I didn't even want it because I know that it could go either way to that girl. That it could hurt that girl. If she wasn't strong, it could fuck with her mentally. It could, and if she wasn't getting high, she could relax. If she is getting high, it just wasn't cool to do to a female,
Beasley, one
right?
second. Beasley,
Uh huh.
hold on one
Ma'am.
second. Okay, okay, hold on. Let Reed
Hey
finish.
Beasley.
I read.
Okay,
Uh,
but now what I want to know is, are you saying that they have said that these pictures, they got pictures or video of her getting high? Is that's what you're talking about?
they was based in my opinion, it was like blackmail without asking you for something. They was holding it over her
Well,
head. Like it was sick in my opinion. Yeah, because what I'm gonna let out, go somebody go get Paulette. Come here, Paulette. I got something to tell you. She gonna want this information. But it was about her. The whole thing is she didn't even do anything for Kimmy. This is how they played Joyce with it though, right? They made the situation with Joyce seem hella like it was some real tea. Like she dropped some shit to her that was like real crazy, but they used Joyce so they could bring the stuff out. They even for a minute I thought that they played Tracy, but I don't even think they played Tracy on this shit because how Tracy said it. So when they get to
um,
when go ahead, Beasley.
I mean, what are we talking about here? A person who has openly said they have a problem with drugs and they may
Mm-hmm.
have used drugs. What's the big deal? Or a person that openly talks about being hypersexual, made no secret of her hypersexuality and that they're having sex. What's the big deal? This is just like, I don't get it. These people don't have much. They have very
Yeah,
little.
like it was like real sick though, right? Would you agree
Hmm.
how they were
They don't.
using
They
it?
don't.
They was using it as a weapon against her, and even
They,
and
Yes.
you, I don't think it matters if they really had a video of her doing it or pictures of her doing it. I think
I
that
don't
she
think.
was met. She
I don't think they do because if she were to do it, she wouldn't do it in front of them.
All
but
right.
You
she
know.
No,
could
they
but she
supposed to
could have
walk
been
in on
in
her. No.
they
Okay. From
somebody
Kimmy's
I heard
criteria.
On the
I
ship
heard that it
on
was
the ship,
about no, no, no,
she
no, no, no. I heard that
uh,
it was something to do to the effect of her being caught when her and Kimmy were FaceTiming. So that's what I heard.
Okay. Now that's the one I could attest to. When Kimmy FaceTimes these people, Kimmy is looking for shit and she's taking screenshots.
Hmm.
And I ain't gonna even say how screenshot of it. The person that I know had the screenshot, right? And
mhm.
they was and actually she wasn't really happy with how things went down today. She felt as though they was like bullying her. Um, Kimmy has
Oh,
no
okay.
no. MU is
I,
Kimmy's storyline. Now that right there
uh,
is the truth. Now, but what
right.
Kimmy is talking
Kimmy
about,
That's fact. Fact.
what Kimmy
Kimmy
is
has
talking
absolutely
about
nothing to do
is
with. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
nothing to
Reed.
do with
Go
Hold
ahead.
on.
nothing.
Uh-huh.
Just let me finish, Beasley, please.
No, I'm
What
sorry.
Yeah.
Go
Kimmy,
ahead. I'm just
what
anxious.
Kimmy said on her live today is what they keep holding over her head, right? I'm thinking of the screenshot. It's not the screenshot they holding over her head. What they're holding over her head is that Don Cato was supposed to have walked in on her getting high in his house. Remember when he supposed to have kicked her out or something, and she was going crazy or whatever on the porch or whatever. That he walked in and he put her out because he caught her getting high and he taped her. I can't. I'm just gonna say that much.
Okay.
This is what Kimmy let
So
out.
now,
Kimmy then was gonna let it out.
Uh,
She
so
so she must
so
have
what
shared
does
this
that?
with Shelly.
But what does that say about Kimmy? See, because like we've
That's what
been
I'm saying. It made them look bad.
seeing that
MU came out unscathed.
we have seen this tape so many times so long ago. But Kimmy, you were the one who was sitting up there defending that she was sober and she wasn't getting high. So how do you then come out and show this something that is real old?
you
So
mean
what does it say
you mean
about
Kimmy?
you?
What do you mean,
Go ahead.
Kimmy that has obviously doctored receipts that has taken a long time and doctored
Hmm.
text
Exactly.
messages? Kimmy who has promised
Right.
Kimmy who has promised receipts that have never materialized. Kimmy's been caught in more
Never.
lies, quite a few lies, and she gets very angry if you were to say that. This situation that developed has nothing to do with Kimmy. She interjected herself. Kimmy was leaving positive affirmations and prayers on her walls
Hmm.
until this happened, and she jumped back in it, and she got in
But
it
wait a
for the.
minute.
Go ahead.
I thought Kimmy was gone from this sector. As a come to
She
think of it,
was. She was
where did she
Exactly,
saved.
get
because it's
at?
all
I
game. It's
thought she
cap.
left. Girl,
I keep
Uh,
telling
girl.
y'all, it's
Yeah, it's
all
like
game. They all got a freaking plan. It's cap. It's cap. It's cap. All teaming up. Now all of a sudden MU is all of their content when they couldn't stand her. Now she's all their
mm,
content. Now, as far
how
as
do you
that
go from?
information, Tracy was saying she was kissing. Y'all ain't find it funny how when Tracy was like when Kimmy came up there and was trying to kick it like they so hurt because of Joyce, right? But they used Joyce to put this out to get this whole thing started. When when I'm understanding the information that Joyce had wasn't even from what we heard today. Was you know what I mean? That was so freaking bad. And another thing that people keep forgetting, this girl was on drugs for years. So her mind's
wait a
not gonna
minute.
be where a sober mind is at. You know what I'm saying? A person that wasn't abusing drugs mind
Right.
is at. There's a lot of twists and
Okay,
turns
so
in it.
hold on. So what was the alleged information that okay, so I didn't even get the Joyce part to it because anybody know that if you tell Joyce something and if it's some tea, she's gonna go straight to Kimmy and tell it. So I didn't understand why MU felt comfortable even having a conversation with Joyce. Because that's
Supposedly
just
Joyce was
direct
on
to
the
Kimmy.
panel and they were talking about it. And you supposed to contact her like you gonna talk about it, like at least tell the truth. That's not what happened. And Joyce said that she was going to defend her. That's what she said. That she was going to defend her. She
And then
didn't
she
know that
went
Kimmy
right over
seen it.
there.
PvP. She didn't know
But
that Kimmy seen it.
did
Hmm.
Joyce even try to make a false attempt to make it appear as if she was going to defend that she was defending MU when she was up on
No,
Kimmy's panel today? I didn't. Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
not at all.
Like,
And
I
the
mean,
way that the information was given to Shelly and Shelly threw them all under the bus in the beginning. Said, "Well, Joyce." I'm not gonna say what she said, but she contacted Joyce. Remember, well, so you don't look at Shelly, so that's what Shelly has said. But that's how Joyce got in it, and they used Joyce and saying that Joyce's daughter is real sick and they shouldn't be coming to her with this. She shouldn't be. But the way that MU explained it was like it wasn't like she was confiding in Joyce. She's telling y'all
oh,
telling the story, and that's not what it is. I
so
mean, regardless of people's feelings, you only
If
can look at
Joyce's
the
daughter
facts of what's
being
out. Hmm.
if Joyce's daughter being factor, then why did she have Joyce up
Why
there?
is she
Well,
on here?
Joy, I was going to read it, and I always go through to see who hit the link, and then I saw Joyce up there, and I heard her say, "Well, Joyce, something," and so she was asking if Joyce to run a story down for her. Now I have to go back and watch it. I wish I had watched it prior to coming live, but if her daughter is so sick, and that is something that
Then
people
why
should
is she
care
in
about,
it?
why you got Joyce
Why
up
are
there
you
on your
looking
panel
at
to
this?
explain it though,
Exactly.
and you got it
So
up
Hello.
there for
yesterday was it
yourself,
Why
and
yesterday?
why entertain this
Was
bullshit
it
at all?
yesterday? Exactly. Now this is the part that I was like, oh, they about to do some shit. When the day before, I knew what they was gonna try to use that picture, whatever, right? Because Kimmy is the one with that picture, but it wasn't the picture that she was talking about. It was the video, right? So when Kimmy went up on Tracy's platform, when Tracy like yeah, cause she was acting all like all jittery and stuff, acting like she was geek, and no wonder Don Cato want him around her and all, you know what I mean? Want to claim her, be seen in public with her, whatever. And Kimmy came up there like because she's going through it, you know what I'm saying? Cause Joyce is going through it, and why would you put that Joyce daughter is really sick? And then she said yeah, cause she was acting like she was getting high. She like look in the back chat, and you know what happened when you go to the back chat. So Kimmy,
Mm,
so this is Tracy. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh no, but it
oh,
didn't. It sounded like she was acting right. Oh my
oh.
God, I have to. Can I say something? Can I say something? So Kimmy like, yeah, go ahead. We gonna let it that. We about to let it all out. She said, y'all, Emil was still getting high,
I
Oh,
don't
so
right?
think
they
that's
Now,
true.
mind you,
okay.
this
I
picture's
don't think
over a
that's.
year ago. This picture that I'm talking
But
about
this
is
Oh,
is
a
over a
year
year
this
ago.
ago.
is
I
off of
seen
their
it over a
old
year
picture.
ago.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Before
Over a year
before
ago. This is nothing new. This is nothing new.
before
Over a year ago.
before MU
But
had
they bring it
anything to
out
do with the
today.
beef sector, before MU had anything to do with the
Yeah,
beef
but they ain't bring
sector,
the picture. They ain't talk about the picture. They talked about the video.
before MU had ever had anything to do with the beef sector, I would speak with her and I would try to get her in a 12-step program. And then she'd have 2 days where she wouldn't use and then she would use. And but she was doing the same type of thing, trying to put off the a face of sobriety. But she would tell me when she's like, yeah, I messed up. I messed up. I was like, yeah, well, that's just part of it. Just don't beat yourself up too much and just let's try to, try to do it today. And she had mentioned that she had Zoloft, some type of antidepressant. And
Hmm.
and and she's like, I said, well, why don't you take it? Why don't you take it? She says, I use this stuff because I get depressed and everything, and I'm addicted to it. She said, but when I take the Zoloft, I don't feel like doing it. I said, well, then take the Zoloft.
Well,
And then
take this
she'd
all
have six
off.
or
That's
I
a
said she'd have six or
prescription.
seven. Yeah, then she'd have 6 or 7 days clean, and then she would. So what I'm saying is this: she would confide in me, and I never went public with it. This public stuff with me and her is just recently because of the things that she's done, and I'm
Hmm.
tired of taking the high road. And also, it's a perfect opportunity. It's a perfect opportunity for me to take my page, a new page, which is already off the ground, to get it running at full speed and compete with everybody else. So, I've got my own motivations. I've been used in the same
Motives.
respect. One thing, yeah, one
Right.
thing I wanted to mention, I've never seen two women so vested their alleged
Uh, it went
in
out,
their alleged
Beasley.
girlfriend's band.
You your sound
To
went out.
just Tracy when she yeah. But they are uptight about her man. So much so they're
Hmm.
calling him gay. If he's gay or not. I don't care if he's gay or not. But they are attacking him and going after him for what? Trying to exert some control over his woman who's uncontrollable. You guys think people that she's under people's stuff. She plays everybody is a piece on the board to her.
It's nothing
Well,
weak about her.
here's
The
my
girl's
here's
not
my
dumb at
thing.
all. She's
Not
Here's
not
my
dumb.
dumb.
thing
She's
about
not
No.
that.
fragile.
Hold on. Here's
Uh,
my thing about that. Exerting control over his woman. See, I think
right.
that he would do better in having her get in a place where she can exert some control over herself. Now, we know,
Hmm.
okay, so I've never heard of MU talk about any structured type of recovery. Okay, stopping and going. But at what point are you going to start recovering from a hopeless state of mind and body? That's the thing that she has to
Yeah.
recover from. Stopping is just stopping until you start recovering. You're just going to keep
She
starting and
she
stopping.
she
That's
has
what's
mentioned
missing.
she
Go
has
ahead.
mentioned, and I don't know if it's true or not, attending some 12-step courses. And there's also the addiction that she has that we all share, this addiction to this YouTube bullshit that we
That's
all
true.
share. that we
That's
all share. If we want to start talking about addiction and other people's addiction, while there's three one finger pointing at her for a drug addiction, let's all get let's all get together and start having some group meetings and start. My name is Beasley and I'm a YouTube addict. You know, uh, let's get real about all of the addicts out here who I don't care what anyone says. This stuff robs from some of the responsibilities and stuff that you have to take in your real life. I got dishes that I need to wash right now that I haven't just got to that have been there for a couple of
But
days.
listen,
Um,
YouTube is not going to destroy your mind. Well, maybe.
it
I don't
can.
If
know if you
you
listen to if you buy it. Listen, YouTube. You can't overdose on YouTube. YouTube.
Shit.
You understand what I'm saying? It's
right,
Apple.
You know,
UNC girl. It's apples and oranges. UNC girl. It's apples and oranges. Like yeah,
she.
some editions are worse than others.
But listen, let me say this because
well,
I'm about to get down. Here's the whole thing. They tried
All
to.
right.
The whole thing was a setup. Now, the part about her being stalked, right? If you notice, that's being overshadowed. Nobody's talking about that. They keep saying they keep putting that on her. And you never brought the stalking to YouTube. The girl did. We wouldn't know nothing
uh,
The
about it.
girl did.
uh,
Like yeah,
We
there's
the
wouldn't
all
girl
know.
this
We
did.
ain't
com.
knew nothing that just
e-
had
e-
about this happening.
Everyone is
And
second guessing her. How come she didn't go to Passa? How come she didn't go to Shaw Bradley? How come she
He
didn't go to
was in
Tracy?
the library.
Hold on. She didn't know who was in on it.
And
She
listen,
told me
all
she
right, let
didn't
me
know who
ask
was
you
in on
this,
it,
right?
and she didn't trust
hold on,
none. She didn't trust none of them.
and,
But let
and
me ask
listen,
you this question. Listen,
and
Ronnie Q, let me
hold
ask
on,
you. Let me
wait
ask
a
you,
minute,
Beasley.
wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
And what Beasley's saying is the other day, Jay Wilson even said that he had a mole on the boat. So would she be wrong for not trusting? Go ahead, Reed.
But a mole is a the is actually right on that. A mole is a spy, right? A stalker. A mole
Right,
is a stalker. You going in there tell what
right.
everybody doing. So
And Jay
they
Wilson
all
said
had
he had
stalkers
one
on
on
the
there.
boat.
Right.
His trip, right? But here, check this out.
On
I'm
his
on
own trip.
drugs, right? We see how the girl acts. She you notice even on her live, it's like right? Even when MU's not high, what are we
Right.
questioning? Is she high? We questioning she high, right?
Mm-hmm.
So MU coming to you on the boat, and she telling you, I think this girl over there looking at me. I think this big white man just knocked on my door. Nick, what you you gonna be thinking? Be honest.
Man,
What are you gonna think?
I don't think
Like
I'm
this
grab
bitch
me a
hiding
knife.
a
Yeah, you
motherfucker,
gonna think,
right or wrong.
Right.
You gonna be like
uh
she
huh.
fucking geeking. You ain't
I
gonna
don't
believe
trust
that.
nobody.
And
Hi,
then
you.
I'm going to step
and
down.
let's be
I
all
appreciate
right,
that you're free
Beasley.
thinkers over here
Hey,
because I've
Beasley, Beasley,
yes, ma'am.
Beasley. Before you go, you can drop your link. Put your link in the
I
back
don't know
chat,
how to
and
drop it.
I'll drop your link.
It's Beasley Land. It's
It's
easy to
Beasley
find.
Land. Beasley
Beasley knows
Land.
Okay,
what
It's
it
so
just
is.
all
land the
right,
land that you live in.
Um, no, I've been
okay,
on a
thank you.
couple of other panels. I've been on a couple of other panels, and the way that they're stifling me and saying something when it should be just like free thought is because people all have agendas, and it's refreshing to hear some free thought. And I'll come back around to
Okay,
share some of my insights, and I will be dribbling this stuff out. And most of it's probably been put out already. She had a long interview with VS, so most of it's already been put out. The crazy thing is there's recordings of her talking about BS. Not really bad, but she's talked about everybody, just like a lot of people talk behind the scenes about everybody. She was venting that day,
okay. So
and I'm not going to
Beasley,
be.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. What? Yes.
So Beasley, the next time you come back, then I'm gonna have to get in your ass because I heard you over
Ah,
there on the
well, you
mess
know
when she
how
brought
that
me up.
when anybody in the B
Who's
section
worried
start
about
talking
her?
like that, I get
Who's
body
worried
uncomfortable.
about her? She's just somebody in a wheelchair. That's what you said about me, and I was like, where the fuck I know Beasley
Did I
from?
say?
I know
Did
Beasley
I
from
say that?
Adam.
You know
You
what?
s- you
If I
you
said
said
that, I
that, and
apologize.
I
I don't know if you're in a wheelchair or
was
if you can do or if you can run in a marathon. So I'm just repeating some stuff,
She
and
got
I'm
the
it was
if I
nice
reason.
having you up. It was
Don't
yeah
nice.
let
I
her
know
fool
you
you.
work.
She got
It was nice
I
disabled.
having
said
you
that
up.
if I said that I apologize. I've never spoken with you, never interacted with you,
Yeah,
and if I said something,
I'm gonna roll my real.
if I if I said that, hold on, they say I'm in a wheelchair. It doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair or not. My
Oh,
honey
they
They
Vaughn was
said
in the
did.
I'm gonna roll my wheelchair up. I'm gonna roll my wheelchair up to your nursing home bed, and we gonna have
hold on,
a
yeah, right,
nice
okay, yeah,
conversation
right.
in
Say hello to the
Newport
nurses,
over by
and we all
Randy's
be good.
Donut. Yes.
You know, my
All
auntie
right,
Vaughn
Beasley,
was in
thank you for coming.
a wheelchair, and my auntie Vaughn was a number bank for 6 blocks in the Bronx. At
Yeah,
any rate,
she used to write numbers.
yeah, she was something else.
My
She
mother
was
used to
something
write
else.
numbers, the street numbers.
Yeah, this was years ago when you were a little
You
girl.
see this comment?
The number
Somebody
house.
said they want to smell your ass, Beasley.
Yeah,
Beasley, somebody in the chat said they want to
hop,
smell your
hop,
ass.
hop in line. I get all
I
kind
don't
of
know who
comments.
that is.
I get all kind of comments. You just hit, you know, once you decide to enter into this world or re-enter this world, you got to expect all kinds of crazy shit. So I'll
Yeah.
see you ladies around. Nice talking to you, and I apologize if I said
All
something
right,
like that.
thanks,
All
Beasley.
right,
I see you
okay,
over
thank
your
you.
channel.
I
You know I
ain't
be here.
All
tripping.
right,
I am not tripping.
yeah.
All
But
right,
yeah,
Reed.
but
So what else
Ronnie,
we
you know you
said?
would have been thinking that. You would have been thinking that girl high as hell.
Yes,
You
I
was
would have
like,
been
yo,
thinking,
she is
oh, that girl high.
lit.
Hmm.
Exactly. So
Yep,
you gotta go
exactly.
in that mindset.
And
I
let's
had to look at it in that mindset. I wouldn't have said shit. Like, if I was her, I wouldn't have said
yeah,
nothing
and
either.
people and people already questioning, are you high, and you already got to defend it, and then you're gonna come with that, and
Yeah.
then you don't know if who is working with who. And then now Jay Wilson, he was so surprised about the moles when Demetra came out with it, and then he gonna turn around 2 days later, I had a mole on the boat too. Like I don't blame her.
But they
You
was
know what
your
I'm saying? But
peoples.
let's be,
And then, but wait a minute.
yes.
Then he lied. We clearly, I mean, not Ronnie Hill, right here on Miss Cruiser, when we clearly heard Sean say the date he messed up on the first date, said the second date, right? He lied about
Right.
that, right? Then they kept
He,
saying that it was a lie about the girl Angie when Miss Cruiser said she's 99.9% positive. That's who wanted the most. And remind you, that was just one of the moles, right? So Jay
mm-hmm,
Wilson got pictures
mm-hmm.
with the stalker and Daniel Insider. So now you got
Sure
all this
do.
stuff going on. You already know that this girl got a problem, but y'all making it out like she's a bad person. Okay, we gonna use the stalking thing to bring this stuff
Mm-hmm.
out. But now we gonna, cause I don't know how it go from stalking to you was talking about Tracy, and like how it get there just all seemed planned. It was all too uniform how it all fell into line, but it was messy. It fell in line, but it was messy. So now y'all gonna hold. All right, I'm gonna hold this. Now, Kimmy, you so upset. Mind you, whenever Kimmy come out, MU is her storyline. It's something about MU. Either we hearing about washing machine head or MU did you dirty. She tonight she finally admit that she actually did owe MU $300. What's a day on her live? Remember, she kept saying that was a lie
And
all
so,
that long.
so, so we're not supposed to understand that you sat up there and told that lie all this time, but you think we not supposed to see you admit that you've been lying to
About it.
us, but we supposed to believe this shit that you coming out putting out tonight. Like, come on.
Nobody's
We
talking
supposed to
about
believe
that
what you're
part.
putting it out.
So now they're like, she lying, she this, she that. But her story didn't change. What I seen her
And
get, this what I
it's
seen.
still a back chat. It's still a back chat picture. If you have it, you could have put
Exactly.
it out. So but we supposed to believe
Exactly.
you because somebody and ooh and on about what you put in the back check. Get the fuck out of my face.
Now, as far as the
Child.
video of him walking in on her doing that, the reason why I don't believe that is because I think that one of them would have put that out by now. I can't see nobody doing that with somebody that they sleeping with, betraying somebody like that. I don't know. I don't know. But either way, the whole thing is they underestimated her. And then when she got up there and she finally spoke, because the whole thing was getting somebody to pull it all out of her. Now, somebody on the boat. Come on now. Like, she a grown ass woman. Whoever I choose to fuck, I'm fucking. It is what it is. Okay? We on vacation shit. And I'm gonna fuck if it's in my city. And that's what I feel like doing. It's nobody fucking business. So to come back, this because if you
Okay.
sitting there, you know how many niggas that I fucked on the trip, then you clearly wasn't having fun because you clearly was looking at what I was doing. I didn't understand that
Okay.
part.
So
Like, what was the big deal?
but I
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
that's a
but
grown
so
ass
now here's
woman. Yeah, I'm
hold
fucking
on,
and I'm
Reed.
financing
Now
you, bitch.
hold on.
Right?
Hold on, Reed. Now you see what Vibrant Love wrote in the chat. Can we hear from the person who allegedly sent Blake Carter's pregnant wife pictures of MU and him together? Now, this is the first of me hearing that. I heard that she may have gotten it on with a married person. I have a poll in the chat to say, well, who hasn't done that? But it may be so have you heard anything
Again,
about
it's
this?
nothing that's like anything that's foreign that would get you stoned in your city.
But it is really
We
messed
fall
up if
down, but
you
we get
are
up.
what no Reed, no Reed, that's
Uh-huh.
okay. Mu fall down but she get up. Mu isn't the one who sent the pregnant wife the pictures if that has happened.
Mm,
Now, if that has happened,
mm.
are you so dedicated to beef sector BS that you would actually send a pregnant woman pictures of her husband getting it on for beef sector
A
acknowledgement?
pregnant
Is that what we
woman.
doing? Is that what we doing?
A
Can
pregnant woman.
possibly have a woman miscarry? I would like to hear about that. I want to see who gonna bring their stupid ass out and brag about being some dirt dog, doing some dirt dog shit like that.
Exactly. So
And
again, who
I
looks
want you to
bad?
explain to me, and I want you to explain to me how in the fuck was that your place? Oh my god!
So
You could have sent
everything
it to
so
him
you look
and
at it,
said, "You
everything that's
if you
being
don't
thrown her
tell,
way. Everything being thrown her way.
what?
MU's actually not the one coming out looking bad. It's
Oh
them.
my god!
Now they want to have MU boycotted. What is it? Blackballed from the B sector. It's a fucking sector. For what? You just
Well,
don't
if
go
they
to a
if
channel.
well, if they blackball it, then the celebrity pig will have less to talk about. So maybe she will make her final adieu. So there is some
Yeah.
positivity that can come out of it because God knows that's
So
all she
you know
has to
what I'm
talk
saying?
about.
So everything that's going on, she's not doing nothing that no woman. Okay, granted we may not be on drugs, but I don't know no woman that's in here that wasn't having that never had sex, that never had a one night stand, They never slept. We all have, like I said, some I slept with a married man
A
before. I'm quite sure there's a few out
single
here ain't gonna
woman.
say it.
A single
Single.
woman,
Have a
who
bill.
hasn't been on a trip. Not, and some people did it in their local town. Some people did it on their job. Some people, I mean, like this
Exactly.
is adult type of everyday stuff that we talking about. So why are we acting like
Exactly.
this is
So
so,
what's the big
oh,
fucking
mind blowing?
deal?
Oh my god. Well, it's, wait a minute. So this comes out on who page about the dude being married? Who page did this come out on?
I don't. I That was my first time hearing about this one. That Byron just said. I never heard about
Okay,
that.
okay. So,
Mm,
he's
I mean,
allegedly
listen.
married, but didn't Beach come out with a story about somebody wanting her to hunt down a married preacher in Alabama
Yeah, somebody
because a
pinging.
certain
Him, he was
content
pinging,
creator was, hello? So
pinging
I
where the
mean,
nigga
so
was
what are
at,
we,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, pinging.
so what's the big story
The
about
mayor
MU?
down
Oh,
here, right?
and this is supposed to be, wait a minute. Hold on. This is supposed to be a preacher, a pastor of a church, but MU's supposed to be a drug addict. So, who do I expect more from? Bitch, where's your storyline? Where is the
Oh, wait.
motherfucking
Don't forget this
storyline?
one. Don't forget this one. The mayor's still in the audience. I want you to rub all over, put your hand, rub all over my body.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? So she don't know the mayor. She know the mayor from YouTube. So you want a stranger to rub all over your
Yeah.
body that you met in the chat room?
Mm-hmm. And, what about that R. Cook? Oh, please come to Florida, and ain't you here, and all this type of shit. Like, come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, and you
So
and you want
and
us
our
to
cook
believe
is
that
what?
MU is such
Married?
a dope thing, and you want us to believe that she's
But
such a
you a
dope thing, so
hoe.
we should be shocked, child. Boo.
So that's the
Okay,
part.
I'm
Like
about to
I
close the
don't get
poll up. You
now.
guys vote in the poll. Go ahead.
I don't. So I'm not MU, but everybody passed the J. You was recruiting dick on the online. All you wanted was a lube and no condom.
Lube, no condom. Didn't care about no condom because you was selling prep. So
Not
you
once
just
in that
knew
message
that
did you
it
say anything. I
would
got the
prevent.
condoms.
So you knew
What you
it would
need the
prevent
lube for?
HIV, but you didn't care. You didn't care if you had genital warts till it looked like you had broccoli going out your asshole though. So that's all you cared about is not getting the package. So there's that, Jay Wilson. So I know you're not running with this story. So I'm about to end
N-
my poll, and let's see what we have here.
But
And the
Ronnie Q,
poll
one more
is,
thing.
have you ever,
Go
wait a
ahead.
minute, let me finish my
Go ahead.
poll. Have you ever slept with a married person on the slide? 56% says no, good people. 46% says yes. Okay. So,
56 of y'all some
it
lying
is what it is.
motherfuckers.
It's life.
Y'all lying like a motherfucker. You ain't had to even told you they did. They wasn't married.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all lying.
it is what it is. Go ahead. Well, go ahead. What were you going to say?
They dragging the fuck out me now. Ain't Look, they in there like fuck you, Reed. I ain't know that nigga was bird. Okay. Here we go. This is what I'm about to say. Here's something else too, right? I forgot. Go ahead and talk. I'll think of it. Go ahead. You do be doing loot with the pool. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Devil's advocate said I'm with 3 married men now.
Oh my God.
Um, this is a safe place, guys. This is a
But
safe
yeah,
place.
so no judgment. That's
You can
why.
say
That's
it's
why I
a
didn't
safe place.
have you put it in the pad. You don't have to answer in the chat. That's why I did a poll, so it's anonymous.
This is a
You're
safe place.
safe. Yes.
You should have made that shit
I ain't
multiple
put. I
choice.
ain't tell you to put. I ain't tell you to put one or two in the chat. In the chat, see, I did try to be discreet about it, since y'all hookers out there, and hookers and whoremongers out there dating married people. but there's that. But anyway,
You know what's about to happen tonight? Kwani about to go
not
live tonight.
dating.
You bitches, you who are bitches, out there fucking married men, cussing all you hoes out. I'm cussing.
I tell
My
you what, you
God,
better not
today.
come up near the mine. My God, today we ain't
My
got nothing
God,
but a bunch of
today.
whores.
You hairy
We ain't got.
slut bitches in there. Y'all that's out there fucking married men and all. My God, today. Um, I ain't about to cuss everybody out. Let me. What was I about to say? Oh, this is the other shit that happened. Right. So now they all got all these panels. They madder than a motherfucker, right? And you now we gotta. I said, you know when they did this game, right? When they first started doing the game and they did the players, I never changed. My player was always number 4. That was MU number 4, right? I said,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the fuck it is about this girl, but she get out of it every fucking time. And I'm just sitting in the back and I'm just watching. I'm watching motherfuckers mad. We ain't gonna go to a fucker, this and that. And I'm just watching day. And you got out that shit so fucking smooth today. Scattered
I
brain and
mean,
all. So you was like, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute now. When they got to the sharing of the rooms, you notice it was like a pause. It was a
uh-huh.
pause when they got to the room
Hmm.
sharing. When they got to where you drinking, it was a it was a
I took
sip.
I took a sip,
Eh, uh, eh, uh,
but see,
oh, you
that's the
know, it
thing
was
about it. That's the thing about it. So it's different if I took a sip and I didn't realize the drink had alcohol in it, and I was like, "Oh shit," okay, that don't count. But like in my head, it's like if I shoot the way she said it was, I was nervous, I was anxious, and I needed something. So that just that's kind of is feeding on something to get you outside of your head to make you feel better, and that's like addiction
mm-hmm.
type of behavior. So that's why Mu has her own way of thinking about this. But yes, she did. I took a sip. She did a lot of explaining behind that. Yeah, but I'm neither here nor there. That her addiction is her own journey, so it's not mine.
Yeah, and that's how I look at it. But I just think like how they did it, you could tell the whole thing, even far as the connection of the girl Erica and all that. The acting of Shelly. Oh, want to interview the girl. Like literally to the point title that she's going to interview. I'm gonna drop this. Like it was maliciously done. Everything they did for malicious intent. Now, that can we talk about the Snoop situation or no?
I don't. You got to fill me in on that one. I missed that one as
Okay,
well.
so Snoop does a live, right? I wouldn't have known about it. This wasn't for Kwani, and then I had got somebody sent me the link. Snoop mad at the B sector. We this and that for because of MU. Y'all all weak over there laughing at you. The sectors, all the sectors laughing at y'all. Y'all wait. I can't wait till one of y'all men cheat on y'all and they want my platform. Watch what I do. Snoop, baby girl. Ain't nobody gonna be dumb enough to fuck with a nigga off of YouTube. First of all, the chances are slim to none to meeting a nigga on
Hmm.
this motherfucker, right? But who the fuck is that press that they fucking messing with a nigga on YouTube? And you can't get mad. You keep calling this girl, yeah, she a meth addict. Y'all messing with a drug after she y'all all protecting this junkie, but you got secondhand junkie pussy. Because here's the whole thing. I would be quiet about it, Snoop, due to the simple fact that your nigga left you for this woman that you calling a fucking junkie. Now, who want to who want to go and their legacy be with their last relationship? This nigga cheating on me with a junkie. Not only that, you on Rihanna's fucking crying. Then you was fucking you was saying some shit, but you wouldn't put a name on it.
Hmm.
Y'all betrayed me. Y'all don't even fucking know what's going down. Oh, and she gonna call y'all out. So tomorrow she got some shit. Y'all, we ain't gonna see what's coming in the B sector, right? Cause she got some shit brewing. Am I starting shit?
No, no.
Am I
What do
starting
you think
shit?
she has brewing? What do you think she has brewing?
nobody fucking. Who the fuck cares? This is a fucking B section. I just YouTube. I don't know these motherfuckers. We fucking robots.
But you know,
What
and
the fuck you
like
gonna die
Snoop,
for the
why
what you gonna
like
die for
Snoop,
the 80th time? Show my motherfucking camera slip for the 40th. Like, come on, bitch, stop. Like, who cares,
but
right?
it's
So
I
she's
just hope
emotional.
I just wish Snoop would I just wish Snoop would just like go in her room and just cry in her pillow when she feels like this. Bitch, you represent
Yeah,
Inglewood, motherfucker. What the fuck going on, Snoop? You making Cali
yeah.
look bad out here.
Yeah. I forgot that part. I forgot that part. Yeah, because I'm from Ingle. No, because I'm from Cali. We spin on bitches out here. Yeah, yeah. Nah,
God.
bitch.
And
That nigga
and
spit
look,
on your bitch pussy.
put a spit shine on that motherfucker too. Listen, and
That
then
nigga
she
look
want to
like
sit up here and talk about,
you let
and then she
that
want
added spit on your relationship, bitch. You shouldn't have fucking with a nigga with 3 ponytails in the chin anyway.
you was
Nigga
wondering
got
why that
balls in
nigga
the sex.
you was wondering why that nigga's dick looked like a mirror because she put a spit job, waxed that motherfucker, right, and then he came right over
Wax
there to
that
you
shit right.
and tap you on the head with it.
You told
Get
that
the fuck
nigga
out of here,
surfboard,
Snoop.
surfboard.
But listen, I Snoop would just be able to stick to her storyline or story lie that she has a new dude that she dating. Bitch, come strong with that story.
Right?
Don't flip when these stories come out. She like got Tourette's anytime MU is getting a little attention or
Yo,
got
she
something
get
going on.
mad.
She's like, yeah, like a
But
little
peep this,
chihuahua.
but the whole time, right? She named a few people, but for real, she named Sean. I think she named somebody else. I don't know who she named. But you know, she's talking about Pizarro and Brianna, right?
I
She's like, y'all
I
got
was thinking
holes
you
in
was
y'all
gonna say
clothes and
that.
shit. But she wouldn't say the fucking name, right? So, but everybody know who she's talking about. Everybody know who was cooking with the hole in their Brianna. We know who she's talking about, but she won't say the fucking name. Now, this the second time you threatened the B sector of what the fuck you about to do to us. You couldn't even handle fucking MU. You sitting here still heartbroken. Okay, just another sad love song. Stop it, Snoop. It's over. The nigga don't want you. Go smoke some crack. He might find some interest in you. I don't know, but
Oh,
they don't nobody
oh
want to fucking
man.
no arthritis doing
Like
that
Lady
shit.
Snoop, let that shit go. And she said she's on the island. What you on the island? What you care about what's going on over here for? You know, shoot, Lady Snoop, either you in or you out, Lady Snoop.
That's
And you
it,
come
right?
you pop in on the wrong shit, Lady Snoop, to make yourself
Like
look bad.
fall
Ain't
back,
nobody
Gilligan.
can't nobody do Lady Snoop worse than she does herself. You know, because
Gilligan,
it's
fall
just
back. You got your island. Take Skipper and Ginger. Y'all go fuck over there and let the B sector be. But you sitting over there mad like we know who the fuck you talking about. Just you talking about me too. Talking like y'all clowning me. Y'all found that shit funny till it happened. That was my nigga. That was my 1 minute he a nigga, next minute I really wasn't fucking with the nigga. You seem mighty emotional though.
shit. She better while she
You
over there on
mighty
that island.
emotional.
While she over there on that island, she better tell Thurston Howell the third she gonna give him a reach around and then sneak in that nigga's wallet and get her some cash. Bye, lovely. Bye, lovely. Oh, shit. You
Hello,
know,
lovey.
shit, you better make it work. Shit, it's rough out here, Lady
Right?
Snoop. You know,
Fuck
get in where
Don
you fit
Cato. You
in.
better
Shit.
be with motherfucking Mr. Howe. But I'm like, this girl is crazy. So the
Yeah,
whole time,
she
y'all
need to
waiting.
sit down with the professor and tell him to do and erase all them formulas off that chalkboard and give her some spelling words.
Oh,
So anyway.
that fucking part. That part. And then we gotta guess what the fuck. I'm glad you doing it live though, because we had to read that shit. That would have been. We never would have caught on. You fucked around and would have slipped that shit. Oh, so you a teacher? Yeah.
Wow, she tried to act like she was with Don Cato while MU was on the cruise. But why?
Snoop is
That's why
crazy.
that is not a win. That says something so bad about you. Oh my god.
He got 3
Yeah, Mr.
ponytails.
Howell.
Yeah, she
But
fucking with Mr.
anyway,
Holland. So she
I,
that
I
so
just tell you,
that's all I got, y'all.
I haven't heard Lady Snoop. Thank you, Reed, for coming up. You are a fool. You are a stone cold fool.
You know
But
I'm a fool.
uh,
You know I got shaking
but
that. You know I be starting shit and then bouncing. You
well, I had
know,
fun.
I live for the drags. Drag me. At least we get some content, right? It ain't made up. I'm gonna give
Yeah,
a
I
bitch a
mean,
reason to drag.
yeah, get
Huh?
mad.
You ain't
Get
on me.
mad. And Tracy,
They,
Rodney Sugarbaker took his ass over there to Tracy's, and he said, Tracy, Ronnie Q, why Ronnie Q and Jay Dunn up on the panel? They lying about you. I ain't told not one lie. I told MU verbatim what Tracy was saying about
you
her.
it was
And,
very verbatim with you. Very much verbatim. You went
and
word
Rodney,
for word. I'm like,
yeah,
nah, that is what you
right.
said.
Rodney is such
Like,
a
come on, Rodney. We got some
Rodney,
motherfuckers, but we
Rodney.
gotta stand in it.
Rodney, take your possum looking ass back in the bushes and screw some of me in the bushes, motherfucker. I go where and why they over on EMU's channel, motherfucker, because I can go wherever the fuck I want to, and I ain't got to make no excuses, and
So
I
we
ain't got to
newsy in this
lie about
motherfucker.
where I've been, motherfucker. Who the fuck you think you are to ask me
Cause
why
I'm
I went
newsy as
somewhere?
shit.
Because I wanted to, motherfucker. And you don't want me to go upside your bald ass head, you old bald motherfucker. You better go kiss Jay Wilson ass, and maybe he'll lend you Ernest, you balding bitch. Shut the fuck up. Ronnie can go
Say
where the fuck
Arnett.
she wanna go.
Olivia brought up
Yeah, right.
Arnett the other
Rodney
day.
got a whole big old balding patch in his head, looking like an old motherfucking Christian minister with the
You so
motherfucking
petty.
U-shaped hairline. Oh, balding motherfucker. But anyway, Reed, it's been nice. It's been nice talking to you. So yeah,
Bye,
that
y'all.
motherfucker tried it. Thank you,
All right,
Reed.
I'm
I'll be in your
dropping.
chat in the morning because I know you're gonna be on
You
one.
know, on one like a motherfucker.
All right, chat. Anybody else? Anybody? That's all I have. I thank you guys for coming out. All the men in Cali, they fighting over wannabe black version of Mr. Maiji. Oh my God. You talking about Beasley? You call him Beasley Mr. Maiji? Okay, so all right. So I thank you guys for being here. And yeah, just like that. Okay. So I thank you guys for coming out. And I hope you guys come out November 12th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're doing the wreath decorating contest. If you want to know the rules, look at my last video. The thumbnail is a picture of a sweater with a wreath on it. If you want to participate in the contest, listen to the rules at the beginning of that video and it will give you the instructions. And I thank you guys for being here and coming out and having a laugh with me. And you you guys, I really appreciate you all. Love you, love. I'm going to be Lady Snoop costume. You're going to be in the costume competition on Nest. Oh, you're going to be Lady Snoop on Ness's. Girl, how you going to do that? Well, you thin, but you're not that thin. But that's going to be interesting to you to do the Lady Snoop costume. So thank you guys for coming out. God bless you. Have a good remainder of your weekend. And I'll see you in the YouTube streets. I appreciate you guys. Bye bye.